All right, tonight, well, by the time I upload this, last night, the Oklahoma City Thunder played the Magic, and for much of the first three quarters, the Thunder held a lead at times, a lead that went to double figures. However, the Magic were able to come back and take the lead going into the fourth quarter. But then in the fourth quarter, the Thunder were able to come back into the game and then pull away for a 126 to 117 victory. The Magic record with the loss fall to 20 and 31 in the year, while the Thunder improved to 32 and 18. Paul George, who is increasingly becoming an MVP candidate, led the way with 37 points for the Thunder, along with 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And Russell Westbrook had another triple double, the 17th of the season for him. He's been on a little roll as of late as far as acquiring triple doubles. He finished with 23 points. I think it was 7 to 12 shooting to go along with 14 rebounds and 14 assists. And this video, it's going to piss maybe some people off. They're going to take what I'm saying too seriously and whatever. First of all, I'm going to make up a stat. All right? You always watch ESPN and these guys are making up stats and shit. I choose to make up a stat. All right? I'm a fan of Russell Westbrook. So therefore, I'm making a propaganda video for Russell Westbrook. And I'm going to just make up a stat. And if anybody, do me a favor. If you ever hear anybody or see anybody uh, put up a stat that's similar to this, tell me so I can get them for copyright infringement. Not just joking. But you've seen this first, all right? So if anybody else put this up, you know what I'm saying, they saw me do it and, you know, they're trying to, I don't know, just make Russell look good or whatever on my expense. But, and you know, in baseball they have the home run at bat ratio, which is the number that you get when you divide uh, the home runs hit by the player by the number of bats that they have. And that's usually a good indication of how much a power hitter they are. Like, for instance, your greatest power hitters in the history of Major League Baseball are Mark McGwire, uh, Barry Bonds, Aaron Judge right now. I don't know if that's going to hold on for his entire career, but Aaron Judge, Barry Bonds, Ryan Howard's up there, uh, Jim Thome, Mickey Mantle. Those are your greatest power hitters in the history of Major League Baseball. All right. Then you have some guys who hit home runs, a lot of them, but it was a little bit more because of the longevity of their career rather than them being great power hitters. The first guy that comes to mind would be Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray hit 504 career home runs, but Eddie Murray also played, I believe, for 20 years, relatively injury free, relatively. So there's that argument. So right here I have the triple double the games ratio. All right. Oscar Robertson's the all-time leader officially in triple doubles with 181. He played in 1,074 games, and therefore he, for his career, achieved a triple double once every 5.93 games for his career. Russell, well, I'm gonna skip Russell right now. Magic Johnson played 906 games. He tallied 138 triple doubles, and he had a ratio of one triple double every 6.57 games. I just checked his last year with the Lakers, the 95-96 season, and I think Magic played in, well, what was it? How many games was it? 30? Let me check some out here. I know in his last year of the Lakers, Magic only had one triple double. He played 32 games. He played in 32 games for the Lakers uh, in 95-96, and he only had one triple double. So that kind of, I guess, hurt his ratio slightly. But he was a triple double machine, man. Russell Westbrook is a little bit more uneven with him because earlier in his career, he was not the triple double machine that he became over the past 3 seasons, 3 to 3.5 or 4 seasons. Um, but lately, he's been like the Barry Bonds of triple doubles. Like he's getting them at an absurd rate, and I understand that the rule changes and the way he approaches game. I understand all that. You don't have to educate me. I get all of that, but that still doesn't discount the fact that the guy gets triple doubles at an otherworldly rate. No matter what the reasoning is, no matter what the rule changes are, I get all of that. I understand that if Magic Johnson and the other guys are playing, they probably be getting them even more so than Russell. I fucking get that. I get it. I fucking get it. I get it. I fucking get it. But that doesn't discount the fact that Russell Westbrook gets them at a rate that is rather historic. And with the last triple double that he oh man, I'm laughing at I'm looking at Inside the NBA, man. It showed this little clip with Mo like throwing all these motherfuckers out of his bar and shit. I think it was Mo, and it was saying like LeBron, like LeBron giving up players in exchange for an AD trade or whatever. I don't know, but Russell Westbrook, 790 games played. The last game he got, they gave him 121 triple doubles for a ratio of one triple double over 6.53 games, moving ahead of Magic Johnson. And at this point, he's going to be edging closer at the rate that he gets them. He's going to be edging closer and closer to Oscar Robertson's ratio, to the point where he's going to become uh, the most prolific triple double machine in the history of the NBA. Um, at this point, you know, I don't think he's going to pass Magic this year. I mean, that would require him to get 18 more triple doubles. But I don't think he's going to get there because there's only what 32 more games left in the regular season. But it's not out of the question for Russell Westbrook to get 18 triple doubles in 30 games or 32 games. It's not out of the question. So I'm going to say more likely next season he's going to pass Magic Johnson in career triple doubles. But it's you know the way he's getting them now, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It could be this year. But and by no means am I saying he's on the same level as these other guys. Okay, it's like I gotta always say the same shit over and over again. You make one good point about somebody, and they automatically think you're saying something else. Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. Oscar Robertson to me is the second greatest point guard of all time. Russell Westbrook probably, now maybe cracking the top 10, but you can make a good case that a lot of other guys still should be ranked over Russell in the top 10. You know, could I really put Walt Frazier out of my top 10 and put Russell in? I mean, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a longevity guy, but that still doesn't mean that I don't respect what Russell's doing. So that's it, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Russell Westbrook, triple double machine, man. Triple double king. And if people come on the video saying, "Oh, well, he's a stat pattern. He's trying to get triple doubles." Well, James Harden is a stat pattern. He's trying to get 50 points every night. He's trying to shoot the ball 35 times a night. He's trying to get 20 free throw attempts a night. And that's not me shitting on James Harden. It's just me being consistent and me wanting you to be consistent. If y'all gonna say, well, Russell Westbrook's a stat pattern, well, what's James Harden?